Okay, so let us see. Till now, we have studied about vectors. We have seen vectors in polar form, right? And we have seen the vectors in Cartesian form also. And we have seen how we do addition and subtraction of vectors in Cartesian form and in polar form also. That is, we have seen the analytical way of adding the vectors using triangle law and all those other laws. And in Cartesian form also, we have seen how to add the vectors. And we have seen different properties of addition and subtraction. We have also seen how to resolve a vector in two different vectors along two different directions in a plane, right? So now we are going to study about the product of vectors. So product in vector they are defined in two different ways. जो products होते हैं उनको हम दो अलग अलग तरीके से define करते हैं vectors में. It is because they can give two different kinds of physical quantities. If you multiply two vectors, we can get a scalar quantity, and if you multiply two vectors, we can also get a vector quantity. So, the multiplication in vectors that is categorized as scalar product as well as vector product. So, for example, let us see. Okay, so if let me write here first. Multiplication of vectors. So it is defined in two ways. One is what? Scalar product. This is also called dot product. So we call it dot product. Okay, dot is dot dot. And other is the vector product. And this is called cross product. So why do we have two different kinds of multiplications? ऐसा क्यों होता है? दो टाइप का multiplication क्यों होता है? See, we have seen physical quantities like work done, right? Like power. So how do we obtain work done? कैसे मिलता है हमें? It is by multiplying force and displacement, right? And both these vectors, force and displacement, these physical quantities, they are what? They are vectors. So what we get, but when we multiply them, we get what? A scalar quantity. Similarly, for power, we multiply force by velocity. जब हम फोर्स को वेलोसिटी के साथ डॉट करते हैं तो दिस इज अगेन व्हाट? अ स्केलर क्वांटिटी. Whereas if we have to find out, say, the linear velocity in terms of angular velocity, so what is this? This is angular velocity cross the displacement vector, and this is what? This is a vector quantity. Similarly, torque, you have studied about torque in class 11th. R cross F, angular momentum, which is R cross P. Okay, so these are again axial vectors, right? Torque and angular momentum. So again you get what? Vector quantity. So point is, when you multiply vectors, you can get a scalar, a physical quantity, or you can get a vector quantity. Therefore, we define the multiplications in two ways: scalar product and vector product. So we'll start with the scalar product first. So let me write here scalar product or dot product. Okay. Let we have two vectors, vector A and vector B, and we have to get their scalar product. मान लो हमें इनका स्केलर प्रोडक्ट निकालना है तो जो हमें वेक्टर मिलता है रिजल्टेंट, ओके, सो दैट इज व्हाट? we write it like this: A dot B, and it is what? It is product of three quantities: magnitude of A, magnitude of B, okay, magnitude of B, and angle between these two vectors. So if you are having a vector A like this and vector B is say like this, and vector B makes theta with angle A with vector A, okay, along this direction. यदि A ऐसे है, B इस तरीके से है कि इनके बीच में एंगल थीटा बन रहा है ऑन देयर टेल्स, ओके, देन व्हाट, जो R है आपका स्केलर प्रोडक्ट वो ऐसे डिफाइन होता है, दैट इज मॉडुलस ऑफ A, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ A, मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ B, and the cosine of angle between these two vectors. So see, since all these three components, ये जो तीनों हैं, they are all scalars, ठीक है, they are all numbers, therefore this R what we get, इसको हम ऐसे भी लिख सकते हैं डायरेक्ट A B cos थीटा. यदि आप इसके ऊपर एरो नहीं रखते हैं then it is magnitude only of that vector, right? So this is the magnitude of the resultant of this scalar product of two vectors, vector A and B. So from here we write like this: A dot B is given as mod A mod B cos theta. Okay. So what is cos theta from here? Cos theta is angle between the two vectors, right? So we can obtain this by, if we are given A dot B and if we are given the magnitudes of the vectors. यदि हमें A dot B पता है, उनका मैग्नीट्यूड पता है, या वेक्टर्स A एंड वेक्टर्स B हमें पता है, तो वी कैन फाइंड एंगल बिटवीन द वेक्टर्स by using this particular formula. So this you can use to find out angle between two given vectors. Fine. Okay. Now see some properties. Let us see. Some properties of dot product here only. Okay. Number one. See, A dot B is equal to B dot A. So it follows commutative property. Okay. So commutative property is followed. Fine. Then distributive property: A dot B plus C. Suppose we are having this plus C or B minus C. Okay, it can be anything. So that is given by A dot B plus minus A dot C. And you know this is called what? Distributive property. Third point: if A dot B is equal to 0. Okay. So if A dot B is equal to 0, this is very important. If this is 0, what does that mean? Either this magnitude is 0 or this magnitude is 0 or cos theta is 0, right? Why? Because we know A dot B is given as magnitude of A, magnitude of B into cos theta. So if this is 0, that means one of the three components, one of these like magnitude of A, magnitude of B or cos theta, they have to be 0. इनमें से किसी एक को 0 होना पड़ेगा, ठीक है, तभी A dot B 0 हो सकता है. And if if these two vectors are given, ऐसा यदि दिए हुए हैं दोनों vectors और उनका magnitude 0 नहीं है, in that case cos theta should be equal to 0. So angle between them should be equal to what? 90 degrees. So if cos theta is 0, that means theta is what? 90 degree. So in some problems you may be asked to find out if the vectors are orthogonal or the vectors are perpendicular. So this is condition of perpendicularity. एक और टर्म है इसके लिए, ऑर्थोगोनैलिटी. vectors. So two vectors are orthogonal or perpendicular when angle between them is what? 90. So यदि दो वेक्टर्स के बीच में एंगल 90 है तो उनका डॉट प्रोडक्ट हमेशा क्या होगा? 0 होगा. So this is one thing. Okay, so now let us see the fourth property. How about if I multiply the two vectors which are same, if a dot a, so I get what? Magnitude of a into magnitude of a into cos of 0 degree. So this would be equal to what? Square of this magnitude, and cos 0 is 1. So if you multiply a vector by itself, you get what? Square of the magnitude of that vector. यदि आप दो सेम वेक्टर्स को आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो आपको वेक्टर का क्या मिलेगा? स्क्वायर मिलेगा, क्योंकि उनके बीच में एंगल क्या होगा? 0 होगा, राइट? So now next property, how about the dot product or scalar product of two unit vectors? Okay, so write scalar okay, so let us have two unit vectors. One is n1, other is say n2, and if we multiply them, if we dot them, so what will happen? We'll get magnitude of this one, magnitude of this one, and cosine of angle between them, and this is equal to what? See, magnitude is equal to 1 in case of unit vector, right? And this is cos theta. So this is equal to cos theta. So this gives what? इससे क्या मिलेगा हमें? यदि दो यूनिट वेक्टर्स को हम मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलता है? सो इट गिव्स कोसाइन ऑफ angle between unit vectors. Okay, so in Cartesian form we have unit vectors I along x-axis, we have y, we have j along y-axis, and we have k along z-axis, right? So what is the dot product of I with I itself? क्या हो जाएगा? सी, दिस इज mod of I and cos 0 degree, because they are parallel, right? They are collinear, they are on same line. So this is 1 into 1, cos 0 is 1, so you get what? 1. So similarly, j dot j and k dot k, they are all equal to 1. Fine. How about I dot j? This is equal to I j cos of 90 degree, because I is along x-axis and j is along y-axis, and cos 90 is 0, so it will make this entire expression 0. So I dot j is equal to 0. Likewise, j dot k is also 0, and k dot I is also 0. So this is important to note. What? Let me write it here. I dot I is equal to j dot j is equal to k dot k, and they are all 1, whereas if you multiply these unit vectors which are perpendicular to each other, that is I dot j or j dot k or k dot I, so this would be equal to 0, because they are perpendicular, so angle between them would be 90 degree, right? So when theta is 90, then the cosine of 90 is what? 0, so it would make 0. So these are two important things that you should know. Okay, so let us see the scalar product. In Cartesian form. Okay. So if vectors, say vector A is given as AXI plus AYJ plus AZK. So this is a vector, three-dimensional vector, okay, in Cartesian form, and vector B is supposed is BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. And if you have to find out A dot B, if you have to get dot product of A and B, यदि A B का आपको डॉट निकालना है, so what will happen, पहले AXI मल्टीप्लाई होगा BXI BYJ BZK से, फिर AYJ मल्टीप्लाई होगा इन तीनों से बारी बारी. So start doing it. Here you will get what, AX into BX and I dot I. See from the previous slide, I dot I is what, 1. So I dot I, you can write here I dot I and you can replace it by 1. ये 1 के बराबर है. Then when you multiply AXI with BYJ, okay, so you get what, AX into BY, and you get here what, I dot J. And see from the this previous slide, I dot J is what, it is 0, because these unit vectors, they are perpendicular to each other, right? So similarly you will get with this AX, you can multiply this component BZ and you will get what, I dot K, and this is also 0, right? So note that this is 1, this is 0, and this component is 0. So similarly if we add AYJ का multiplication with these three, तो J के साथ I होगा, so this will, so J and I, they are perpendicular, so here you will get what, a 0. And when you multiply AYJ with BYJ, AYJ, so there you will get what, J dot J, right? And here again इसको आप मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे AY को BZ के साथ, तो J K में मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा और J और K का मल्टीप्लाई 0 आएगा. अब AZ K को मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए बारी बारी से, तो यहाँ पे देखिए यूनिट वेक्टर K है और I है, क्या मिलेगा आपको, 0. फिर AZ K को मल्टीप्लाई कीजिए BYJ के साथ, तो K और J वापस दे आर परपेंडिकुलर टू ईच अदर, सो द प्रोडक्ट इज 0. And when you multiply AZK with BZK, so you get what, AZ into BZ and K dot K. So what you get is finally this is equal to, from here you get what, AX BX, from this component you get what, plus AY BY, because J dot Z क्या हो जाएगा, 0 हो जाएगा, ऐसे ही K dot K भी, सॉरी J dot J 1 हो जाएगा, ऐसे ही K dot K भी क्या हो जाएगा, 1 हो जाएगा, जैसे कि I dot I 1 है, राइट? ये हमने देखा है लास्ट स्लाइड में. So AZ into BZ. So this is the expression in Cartesian form for dot product of vectors A and B. Okay. So now see, we have defined cos theta as A dot B upon mod A mod B. A dot B हमें मिल गया अभी, तो if vector A is given by AXI plus BYJ, sorry this is AY, right? So AYJ and AZK, and if vector B is given by BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. So the dot product we have seen in the previous slide क्या था, AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ, and their magnitude. See magnitude of this vector is what, ये हमने पिछले सेशन में देखा था, ठीक है? तो इसका क्या हो जाएगा, सी AX स्क्वायर प्लस AY स्क्वायर plus AZ square. And what is magnitude of vector B? It is BX square plus BY square plus BZ square. So using this formula, okay, using this formula you can find value of theta. So theta is what? It is cos inverse of this entire expression, which is AX bx plus ay by plus az bz upon square root of ax square plus ay square plus az square multiplied by square root of bx square plus by square plus bz square. So this is how. So remember this theta, this how are this theta? So this theta has to be in between 0 and 180 degree. The principal value of cos theta, right? It is given by this. वैसे भी देखिए the vectors, if the vector A is like this, okay, and B is like this, so the smaller, so you get two angles here. Let's say this is theta and this one is how much? 360 minus 3 theta. So this one theta you have to use here, okay. The smaller of the two angles, smaller of these two angles, that you have to use here, okay. Now condition of condition of parallel vectors. So when are vectors parallel? So vector A and B are parallel when angle between them is what? 0, right? So are parallel when theta is equal to 0, and in that case A can be represented in form of, okay, so that is A is along B only and it is magnified by this scalar lambda, or you can write B is equal to mu times A, okay. So in the Cartesian form, A is parallel to B if AX upon BX is equal to AY upon BY is equal to AZ upon BZ, because we had vectors A and B like AXI plus AYJ plus AZK, and vector B was given by BXI plus BYJ plus BZK. So this is condition for, okay, vectors to be parallel. Condition for perpendicularity of vectors. So when will we say that vector A and B, they are orthogonal or perpendicular? तो वेक्टर्स पैरेलल कब होंगे? जब कोएफिशिएंट्स जो है आई जे के में जो कंपोनेंट्स हैं दे आर प्रोपोर्शनल. सो यहाँ पे आप लिख सकते हैं कंपोनेंट्स along ijk are what? Proportional. तो ऐसा होगा तो हम कह सकते हैं कि वेक्टर्स आर पैरेलल, ओके. परपेंडिकुलरिटी में क्या होती है? हमने देखा था cos थीटा के लिए एक्सप्रेशन, राइट. सो एक्सप्रेशन फॉर cos थीटा वाज ax bx plus ay by plus az bz, right? And the denominator we had the magnitude of vector A, which is nothing but this, add magnitude of vector B. So when theta is 90, so here what? Here theta was 0 and here theta is 90 degree. So cos 90 is 0, right? So 0 is equal to ax bx plus ay by plus az bz, and this denominator it will cancel out, it will multiply, ये 0 में जाके क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई हो जाएगा, गायब हो जाएगा. So this is the criteria for two vectors to be perpendicular in Cartesian form. यदि आप ax bx उनका कंप्यूट कीजिए, ay by कंप्यूट कीजिए and az bz कंप्यूट कीजिए and add them. If the sum is 0, then vectors are what? They are perpendicular. ओके. तो अभी हम लोग पढ़ेंगे प्रोजेक्शन एक वेक्टर का दूसरे वेक्टर पे, ठीक है. प्रोजेक्शन ऑफ से ए ऑन बी. सो लेट this vector is b vector, okay, and there is one vector, vector a here. आपको b पे चाहिए a का प्रोजेक्शन, तो कैसे निकलता है वो देखिए जरा. Draw a perpendicular from this tip of a, okay, the head of a, and this vector along in direction of b, जो a का कंपोनेंट है along direction of b, this is called projection of a on b. b के ऊपर a का ये प्रोजेक्शन है, ठीक है. तो if angle, this angle is say theta, and the magnitude of this a is say a, okay, or you can write the magnitude like this. तो ये लेंथ क्या हो जाएगी, this is a cos theta, right? So projection of a on b is given as what? A cos theta, okay, and this is equal to what? A dot b upon b, है ना, क्योंकि see you know what, a dot b is what is equal to mod a mod b cos theta. So you have to find mod a cos theta. So mod a cos theta can be given as what? A dot b upon this magnitude, right? So this projection of a on b, it is given by this expression. Similarly, projection of b vector on vector a, यदि आपको b का प्रोजेक्शन चाहिए a के ऊपर, ठीक है, so you can draw perpendicular from b on a, you can extend this a, तो आपको क्या मिल जाएगा, a dot b ऊपर रहेगा, but in denominator you will have magnitude of a. So this thing you should know, okay. Okay, now let us find out component of a vector along a given direction. So suppose you are given a vector like this, say this is r vector, and you are given a direction like, say like this, okay, this is some direction, okay, this is some, so this direction is defined by say this unit vector. So if you have to find component of this r vector along this direction, यदि आपको r vector का एक component इसके along पता करना है, तो first you have to see how much angle does it make, okay, let it makes angle theta here, okay. तो इसका component along this direction में कैसे मिलेगा, so see it's like projection of this vector along this direction, right? तो क्या हो जाएगा वो, r dot n cap divided by magnitude of n cap. So this is the component of r along n cap, and you know what, this magnitude of unit vector is 1. आपको पता है कि जो यूनिट वेक्टर होता है मैग्नीट्यूड क्या होता है, 1 होता है. तो क्या हुआ आपका, ये हुआ. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, यदि आपको किसी वेक्टर का कंपोनेंट चाहिए along any direction, so you have to find the dot product between that vector and a unit vector along that direction, okay. So it can be obtained by dotting means dot multiplication, okay. Of given vector along a given direction. Unit vector. So it should be with here. So if a direction is given to you, okay, if you simply calculate the dot product of this unit vector with the given vector, you will find the component of this given vector along that particular direction, है ना? Okay, and if you have to find out the vector in this direction, so how do you find out the vector in this direction? This is the component. Okay, this is what? This is some scalar quantity. This is a number. ये आपको क्या मिलेगा? This thing is what? This is some number. If you have to find out the vector along this direction, okay, so what will you do? This number is to be multiplied with a unit vector along this direction. So component, so let me write here on the next page. Okay, so component vector of r vector along given direction would be given by what? R vector. So this was the magnitude of the component and this is your direction. So this becomes a vector now. Okay, so this becomes what? A vector now. So if you are given a vector r and this was some direction, okay, some unit vector along this n cap such that there was angle theta between them, fine. तो यदि इसका कंपोनेंट आर वेक्टर का कंपोनेंट आपको चाहिए along this direction, so this would be what? So along this direction, if you want to find out its component, so this would be equal to what? This is r dot n. This is magnitude of that component and this is direction. So now this becomes what? A vector. If you have to find the perpendicular component, suppose let me join it here. Okay, this is your r, and you have to find a perpendicular component of this r vector. Perpendicular component कैसे रहेगा? ऐसे रहेगा. Do like this, right? Okay, so this would be along this direction ना? इस डायरेक्शन के along रहेगा, ठीक है. यदि आप इसको ब्रेक करना चाहें तो you can see this much here. So this much would be available where? Along the perpendicular direction. Okay, so this component, you have to find this component. So the component of component vector of vector r along perpendicular to the given direction, okay, some given direction. So what it would be, see, sum of this vector, which is this, plus sum of this vector would be given by r vector. ट्रायंगल लॉस देखिए, तो ये जो वेक्टर हमने निकाला अभी, ये वाला वेक्टर और ये वेक्टर जो हमें चाहिए अभी, this perpendicular vector, right? So the sum of these two vectors would be given by r vector. So we know this vector and r vector. So what is this? This is difference of this and this. So this can be written as what? R vector minus so we have this is also a way of breaking a vector or resolving a vector into two different vectors. So one is along a given direction and the other vector would be perpendicular to the given direction. So if any vector is given and you have to resolve it in a particular direction, then this is how you do it. And if you have to resolve it perpendicular to that direction, perpendicular to the given direction, जो direction आपको दिया हुआ है उसके perpendicular आपको resolve करना है. So this is how you can do it. Okay, so these two things you must know. Okay, ठीक, एग्जाम्पल करते हैं. Find component of a vector say r 3i plus 4j along some vector a which is I plus j. Also find the vector components of R along A and perpendicular to A. So see, how can we solve this problem? You are given a vector, say this is 3i plus 4j vector, this one is R vector, and I plus j is suppose this vector, okay, some vector like this, I plus j, which is vector A. So along this vector, इस वेक्टर के along आपको इसका कंपोनेंट निकालना है ना? तो उसके लिए हम लोग क्या करते हैं, पहले जो पहला था हमारा प्रोजेक्शन, उसको यूज कर लेता हूँ मैं, ठीक है। पहले मैं प्रोजेक्शन यूज करता हूँ, फार्मूला है ना, बिकॉज बोथ द वेज दैट आई टोल्ड यू ऑफ फाइंडिंग अ कंपोनेंट आर like same, okay. So projection of R on A is given by formula R dot A upon mod of A, right? ऐसा किया था हम लोगों ने, तो यहाँ कर लेते हैं, क्या हो जाएगा, 3i plus 4j into I plus j upon mod of A is what, 1 square, and this is equal to what, this is 7 upon root 2, correct. So vector along A, this is component vector along A, क्या हो जाएगा, it would be equal to 7 by root 2 is magnitude, and we need a unit vector along A, ठीक है, which is what, A upon its modulus magnitude. So this, और ये हो जाएगा आपका I plus j upon root 2. So this is what, 7 upon 2 I plus j. And perpendicular component क्या हो जाएगा, perpendicular component, ठीक है, तो क्या हो जाएगा, R vector minus this component vector, okay. So let me say it B. So R vector minus B vector. R vector is what, 3i plus 4j minus 7 by 2 I plus j. So like what, this is minus I by 2 and plus j upon 2. So this is your answer. So half j minus I. Okay, and doing it the other way, the formula that I told you. So let me erase it, okay. So we are given a vector like I plus j. This was vector A, right? ये दिया हुआ था हमें, तो अभी हम लोग क्या कर लेते हैं, let us try to find out a unit vector along this vector A. So this will be given by this divided by its magnitude. So this is what, I plus j divided by, so this is square root of 2. Fine. So component of R along A, what I told you, it is like R dot product with N. So इधर हम ऐसा करेंगे, इसको 3i plus 4j multiplied by I plus j upon root 2. So what do we get, this is C, this is 7 upon root 2, right? So this is by using that formula which I told you. So component vector of R along A would be given by what, the formula that I had told you was like this, R, this is the magnitude and this is direction. So what do you get, 7 by root 2, and direction is this, I plus j divided by root 2, which is what, which is 7 by 2 times I plus j. Now the perpendicular component. So perpendicular component, so see this, the component along this A we have got, this is how much, this, and perpendicular means perpendicular to this. So the component of this R vector along this and along this one we have got, and this one we are calculating. So this is what, this is R vector minus, and this component which we had denoted by B. So R minus B, or this B can be written as what? What is B? R minus R dot N. Okay, so R कितना है देखो, R is 3i plus 4j minus, and this we have got how much, 7 by 2 I plus j, and you get exactly same result, half j minus I. So you can do it either way, okay, you will get the same result. So basically what I am trying to say is this component, like if I write component of A on B, I write it like this, A dot B divided by B. This is nothing but this is A dot B vector divided by its magnitude. And what is this? This is the unit vector along. So if I define unit vector, so this here, see n cap is what? It is this B vector divided by its magnitude. So this is unit vector along vector B. So these two formulas, okay, so this one can also be written like this. So they are same. So I can write like this, okay, or this is like, where n cap is what? It is a unit vector along. So they both give us the scalar component or a number, you know, the magnitude of this component along B vector, okay. So this is component of A along B. So now we'll study the second kind of product in vectors, and that is called vector product. तो अब हम वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट को देखते हैं. दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट between vectors, between two vectors, right? So suppose we are having this vector A and say we are having this vector B, okay. So cross product is defined like this, A cross B. ये मान लीजिए कोई वेक्टर आएगा R, क्योंकि जो इसका मल्टीप्लिकेशन होगा that will give us another vector, okay. So this R is a vector quantity. So what is magnitude? So if it is a vector quantity, so it should have magnitude and it should have a direction. So direction let me represent by a unit vector along this R vector, okay. ये R cap है, ये एक unit vector है along R vector. So the magnitude of R is given by magnitude of A multiplied by magnitude of B multiplied by angle between A and B, and this R cap. So where is this? This is along perpendicular to plane containing vectors A and B. वेक्टर्स A and B जिस प्लेन में है उनके परपेंडिकुलर होता है उनका जो क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट है उसका डायरेक्शन, ठीक है. जैसे यहाँ पे A क्रॉस B, जैसे A है B है, सो दीज टू वेक्टर्स दे लाई इन दिस वाइट बोर्ड प्लेन, राइट. सो देयर क्रॉस वुड बी आइदर inside this plane or it would be outside of this plane. So it would be where it would be in a direction which is perpendicular टू दिस प्लेन, ये जो प्लेन है आपका, जो व्हाइट बोर्ड का जो प्लेन है उसके परपेंडिकुलर आएगा आपका ए क्रॉस बी। और उसके लिए हमारे पास कुछ कुछ रूल्स हैं, ठीक है, टू डिटरमिन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ ए क्रॉस बी। सो लेट अस सी दैट। सो टू determine the direction of R vector, which is what? Which is product of A cross B. So for that we can use right hand or right-handed threaded screw rule. So right-handed screw rule and or right hand curl rule. Okay, you can use one of the two. right-handed threaded screw rule, तो आपके पास कोई स्क्रू है, ठीक है, and this screw is a this is right-handed threaded, ठीक है, तो ऐसा आपने एक स्क्रू देखा होगा। सो रूल क्या है? इफ यू हैव these vectors, say A and B, then assume that at this point you put this thing, okay, the tip of this screw आप यहाँ पे पुट कीजिए, और उसके बाद A क्रॉस B है तो रोटेट दिस वेक्टर A फ्रॉम A towards B, start rotating it, okay. So rotate this screw, जो आपने यहाँ पे एक स्क्रू रखा है ना, यहाँ पे you have put this screw, let this is the screw, so this screw is put here, इसको आप यहाँ पे रखिए, ओके। तो इसका जो टिप होगा वो कहाँ रहेगा? नीचे रहेगा, बिल्कुल, है ना। एंड स्टार्ट रोटेटिंग इट, इसको रोटेट कीजिए फ्रॉम A टू B, A से B की तरफ इसको रोटेट कीजिए। एंड देन सी द मोशन ऑफ दिस स्क्रू, ये स्क्रू किधर मूव कर रहा है। सो रोटेट अ राइट थ्रेडेड स्क्रू फ्रॉम A to B, then the direction in which the screw advances gives direction of A cross B, which is your R vector, तो A से B की तरफ यदि मैं रोटेट कराऊं, लुक एट माई हैंड्स, सो A ऊपर है, B नीचे है, सो यूजिंग माई राइट हैंड इफ आई रोटेट माई हैंड्स लाइक फ्रॉम A towards B, इट इज अ स्क्रू, राइट, इफ आई स्टार्ट रोटेटिंग इट, तो कैसे क्लॉकवाइज जाएगा? यदि मैं स्क्रू को क्लॉकवाइज, राइट हैंडेड स्क्रू को क्लॉकवाइज रोटेट करूं तो किधर एडवांस होगा? इनसाइड, राइट, इनवर्ड एडवांस होगा। तो इसका मतलब क्या है? इस केस में जो हमारा आर कैप है, आर कैप विच इज डायरेक्शन ऑफ A क्रॉस B, विच इज व्हाट? डायरेक्शन ऑफ A क्रॉस B, ये कहाँ मिलेगा? हमें इनवर्ड मिलेगा, दैट इज इनटू द प्लेन ऑफ व्हाइट बोर्ड। ये जो हमारा व्हाइट बोर्ड है उसके इनवर्ड, यहाँ पे हमें इनसाइड, ओके। सो वी कैन डिनोट दैट डायरेक्शन बाय अ क्रॉस। तो यहाँ पे जो डायरेक्शन है ऑफ दिस वेक्टर R इज व्हाट? A क्रॉस B, सो डायरेक्शन ऑफ R इज inside the plane of this whiteboard. So what we observe is that R is perpendicular to A vector, and this R is perpendicular to B vector, right? तो ये जो R है ये दोनों ही वेक्टर्स के, A के और B के दोनों के ही परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शन में है, and this time it is inward. Okay. Let us see right hand curl rule, right hand curl rule. So let there are vectors, this vector is A and let this one is B, and now I have to find the direction of vector R which is A cross B. तो इसमें हमें अपने राइट हैंड को यूज करना है and we have to keep the palm of our right hand perpendicular on A के ऊपर आप perpendicular ऐसे रखिए and then curl your right hand towards B की तरफ curl कीजिए. Then the direction of your thumb that will give direction of the resultant vector, direction of the cross product of A and B, right? तो मैंने क्या कहा कि जो A वेक्टर है इसके ऊपर अपने राइट हैंड पाम को आप परपेंडिकुलरली इसके ऊपर पुट कीजिए और उसके बाद अपने फिंगर्स को कर्ल कीजिए टूवर्ड्स वेयर बी जिधर भी है, यदि इधर है ऊपर है तो ऊपर कर्ल कीजिए, यदि बी नीचे होता तो नीचे कर्ल कीजिए, ठीक है. सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर प्रॉब्लम विल सी इफ वी look at my right hand, if I curl from A to B, my thumb is coming outward. So in this particular case, the R cap is along outward direction. Okay, तो outward होगा तब भी क्या है, R vector is still perpendicular to A vector and R vector is still perpendicular to B vector. So outside of the plane or inside of the plane, in both the cases, your resultant vector, that is cross product of vector A and B, that is perpendicular to both of these vectors, vector A and vector B. One thing you have to keep in mind while rotating. So rotate your fingers of right hand from A to B through this small एंगल बिटवीन देम. इनके बीच में देखिए दो एंगल्स बन रहे हैं, यदि आप ध्यान से देखें तो इफ आई ज्वाइन देम देन देयर आर टू एंगल्स, राइट? दिस इज एंगल θ1 and this one is what, θ2. So smaller one is θ1, right? So you have to rotate your hands, okay, along this θ1, not along θ2. So through the small angle between them, so rotate your fingers from A towards B, but through the smaller angle θ1. Then the direction of thumb gives direction of A cross B, right? So these are two different ways by which we can find out direction of this cross product, okay? Now, so see, now we have this vector R which is cross product of A and B. So its magnitude first is A B sin theta, this is magnitude only, okay, and then you have this thing to represent direction. तो जो R कैप है वो इस R वेक्टर के अलॉन्ग है, यूनिट वेक्टर है, ठीक है. So if you have to find out angle between these vectors, okay, so एंगल निकालने के लिए हम cos थीटा का फॉर्मूला यूज करते हैं डॉट प्रोडक्ट से, यहाँ से भी निकाल सकते हैं, बशर्ते ये आपको पता होना चाहिए कि जो R कैप है in terms of vectors we cannot define this division, right? So sin थीटा यहाँ पे आप निकालना चाहें तो R का हमें मैग्नीट्यूड ऊपर रखना पड़ेगा और नीचे रहेगा आपका मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ A एंड B. But still we prefer to use that dot product, scalar product, in order to find angle between the two vectors, okay? Now some properties. First one, see A cross B is not equal to B cross A. So it does not follow commutative law. So this property of commutative law is not followed in case of the vector product. Second, the distributive. So if you have A cross B plus minus C, so it is very well followed. There's no trouble with it. So law is followed. Okay. Now third one, what if I multiply a vector by itself? So this is sine 0. Angle between them is 0, right? So they are parallel. So this comes out to be a 0 vector, whose magnitude is what? 0 only. So this should be noted here. The cross product of parallel vectors is 0. So if you have to prove sometimes like two vectors are parallel or not, so you can prove them to be parallel by showing that the cross product of those two vectors are 0. So so it will help you from third point itself. It will help you to find the parallel condition for two vectors A and B. Simply check if A cross B is 0. So if A cross B is 0, that means what? That means vector A is parallel to vector B. That means angle between them is definitely 0. Okay. A cross B is 0. It shows, see, from here we can have either magnitude of A 0 or magnitude of B 0, and if these two vectors their magnitude is not 0, then definitely angle between them is 0, right? So or what? Or theta between them is 0. So from here we get this condition. So if one of these two is not true, then definitely the vectors are parallel. Okay, now coming to fourth property. So we know what? The unit vectors along x is I, along y it is j, along z it is k. So what is I cross I? First let us see this one. So this is magnitude of I here, magnitude of I, and sine of angle between them, which is 0. So this will give you 0. So likewise j cross j and k, and this k cross k. So any vector which is cross multiplied by itself, so its value is 0. And what happens? So first let us note this point. I cross I is equal to 0, j cross j is equal to 0, and k cross k is equal to 0. Okay, so next let us see what is I cross j, j cross k, and k cross I. So first I cross j, I here, j here. So these are the magnitudes. Sine between them is 90 degree. And let us see the direction. Let this is I, this is j, and this is k here. ठीक है. तो देखिए जरा आई और जे को क्रॉस कराना है। आई जे किस प्लेन में है? व्हाइट बोर्ड के प्लेन में है। तो जो उनका क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट होगा वो क्या होगा? इस व्हाइट बोर्ड के प्लेन से परपेंडिकुलर होगा, राइट। आई से जे की तरफ अपनी फिंगर्स को कर्ल कीजिए एक बार। सो योर थंब, सो इफ आई कर्ल माई फिंगर्स फ्रॉम आई टूवर्ड्स जे, माई थंब विल कम इन के डायरेक्शन, ठीक है, बाहर की तरफ आएगा। सो डायरेक्शन हियर वुड बी गिवन बाई के कैप, ओके। सो आई दिस मैग्नीट्यूड यूनिट वेक्टर है तो 1 रहेगा, sin 90 इज 1, दिस इज के कैप। So I cross j is not 1 but it is what? It is k cap. So I cap into j cap. Similarly, if you find j into k cap, it would be I cap, and k into I cap would be j cap. ठीक है, j k देखिए कहाँ पे है? j k यहाँ पे है. So start rotating your fingers from j towards k. So thumb will be along x direction. So j and k का जो क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट होगा वो I होगा, वैसे k and I का cross product would be j. There is a simpler way. See, let me write here I, j and k, and let me make clockwise directions. So if I cross j you have to find out, then you will get what? The resultant in k direction. If you cross product k with I, so clockwise, if you move clockwise, you get positive और डायरेक्शंस नो। आई से जे में क्रॉस कीजिए तो के लॉन्ग वेक्टर आएगा, के से आई को क्रॉस कीजिए तो जे के लॉन्ग आएगा, ठीक है। बट इफ यू ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट जे क्रॉस आई और के क्रॉस जे और आई क्रॉस के, जे से आई की तरफ, सी इफ आई मूव फ्रॉम जे टूवर्ड्स आई, so j is perpendicular, I is like this along x axis. तो k जो थंब है मेरा कहाँ जा रहा है? इनसाइड द प्लेन ऑफ द पेपर, एंड दैट इज माइनस के डायरेक्शन. सो दिस इज व्हाट? माइनस के डायरेक्शन. सिमिलरली दिस वुड बी माइनस आई डायरेक्शन एंड दिस वुड बी माइनस जे डायरेक्शन. तो ये आप जब आप क्लॉक वाइज जा रहे हैं, ठीक है, यहाँ पे जे क्रॉस आई, यहाँ पे देखिए जरा कैसे है, जे क्रॉस आई करना है तो आपको यहाँ से यहाँ जाना है, राइट, इधर से इधर जाना है. तो जब आप ऐसे जाएंगे एंटी क्लॉकवाइज, इस फिगर में एंटी क्लॉकवाइज जाएंगे तो आपका जो डायरेक्शन आएगा दैट वुड बी नेगेटिव, अलोंग नेगेटिव एक्सिस, ठीक है. तो ये याद करने का सिंपल तरीका हो सकता है, आई क्रॉस जे इज के क्रॉस आई इज जे, नो, जे क्रॉस के इज आई. बट इन अपोजिट सेंस इफ यू मूव, जे क्रॉस आई इज माइनस के, सी जे क्रॉस आई इज माइनस के. So if you move in anti-clockwise direction, you will get minus values. If you go in clockwise direction, you get what? Plus values. So this you must remember. Okay. Fine. Now multiplying a vector in Cartesian form. So if you have two vectors, say vector A is given by AXI plus AYJ plus AZK, and vector B is given by BXI plus BYJ plus BZK, and if you have to find A cross B, which would be your resultant vector, so this would be given by what? तो पहले AXI का इन तीनों में मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे, क्या मिलेगा? AX BX I cross I plus AX BY I cross J plus AX BZ I cross K plus ये तीनों हो गया. अब AY से कीजिए, AY BX J cross I plus and so on. It will continue till where लास्ट में आपको मिलेगा AZ BZ K cross K, and you know what? You know that I cross I is 0, K cross K is 0, right? I cross J, this is what? This is K. I cross K, this is minus J, right? ये हमने देखा है अभी. So this way you can multiply the vectors and you will finally get your. Okay, so there is another method of doing this cross product in Cartesian form. So vector A and vector B is the same as is given the previous slide. So A cross B can be given as this determinant AX, AY, AZ, BX, BY, BZ. Okay, now solve it. So you get what? See, for this I, you get AY into BZ, AY, BZ minus BZ, BY, AZ, right? BY, AZ. Then minus J times what? Minus. So this column, this row will be neglected and will multiply like AXBZ minus BXAZ. BXAZ. So this is, and for K we'll have what? AX BY minus BXAY K. तो ऐसे भी आप ये क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट का निकाल सकते हैं, ठीक है, दिस वेक्टर. So this is how we calculate the cross product between. Okay, note that this R vector is perpendicular to A vector and R vector is perpendicular to B vector. So R dot A is always 0 and R dot B is also always 0. Okay. सो ये जो दो कंडीशंस हैं ये कई बार आपको लगानी पड़ जाती हैं प्रॉब्लम्स में, तो ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, है ना. तो यू कैन सॉल्व वन एग्जांपल. सी इफ ए इज से आई प्लस जे प्लस के एंड वेक्टर बी इज से 2i minus 3k, and if you have to find A cross B. Okay, so see how we solve it. So A cross B is given by this determinant, right? I j k here. ये coefficients A k हो गए 2, j का 0 से -3. Let me solve it quickly. So I के साथ हो जाएगा -3 -3i, माइनस j के साथ होगा -3 -2 -5 एंड दिस माइनस, दिस इज +5j, एंड k के साथ होगा 0 -2, so -2k. So this is the cross product of these vectors, vector A and B. If you have to verify that this vector, which is R vector, this is perpendicular to A, so let us do the verification. Okay, verification. So R वेक्टर जो हमें मिला है A क्रॉस B, उसको हम लिख लेते हैं. इट इज -3i + 5 + 5j - 2k. So let me see if this vector is perpendicular to A and B both individually. ठीक है, तो let me check R with A, the dot product. तो R क्या है आपका, ये है -3i + 5j - 2k, and A is what? A is I + j + k. So if you calculate, this becomes -ax bx + ay by + az bz. So -3 + 5 - 2 is 0, right? Similarly, R dot B you can verify. So this is what? -3i + 5j - 2k when multiplied by 2i - 3k, 2i - 3k. This is again -6 for I, j is 0, +6 for k, and this gives 0. That means what? R is perpendicular to A as well as R is perpendicular to B. So these two conditions we must know. Okay, sort of property. Next, let us see. Okay, now application of vector product. Okay, so vector product, it helps us to find various vector physical quantities like torque. Torque is given by what? Torque is R cross F. This is moment of force. Moment of force. So if some force is say acting in this direction and you have to find its moment about a point, say point O, if this is your displacement vector say R and this is your force, then torque here is given by R cross F. Okay. Similarly, the angular momentum and angular velocity, angular acceleration, there are so many physical quantities which are vector, and they are calculated using this vector product formula. तो वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट जो है बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है फिजिक्स में. ये सारी जो फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज़ हैं उनको निकालने में आपकी मदद करता है बहुत ज़्यादा, है ना. देन if there are two vectors, say vector A and vector B, given by two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then this is vector A, this is vector B. So if you complete this parallelogram, if you complete, okay, so the area of this parallelogram, it is given by, so area of parallelogram formed by A and B as adjacent sides of it is given as the magnitude of A cross B. So the area of this parallelogram is given by magnitude of this cross product. तो इसका आप मैग्नीट्यूड निकालेंगे, क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट निकाल के उसका मैग्नीट्यूड निकालेंगे, आपको एरिया मिल जाएगा. ठीक है. देन देयर इज समथिंग कॉल्ड ट्रिपल प्रोडक्ट इन वेक्टर्स. This again of two types. One is scalar triple product, okay, and other is the vector triple product. So we will not go into details of these products, but application of this one let us see. So A dot B cross C, which is equal to B dot C cross A, which is equal to C dot. So all these things can be verified very easily. So in clockwise, if you write ABC in clockwise, and if you follow the pattern ABC here, BCA is here, and CAB is here. So what is this? This is called scalar. This one is called scalar triple product, and this is called vector triple product. So this scalar triple product, it gives what? Volume of, so this gives volume of parallelopiped which is formed by vectors A, B and C. Let us see, if this is a vector say A and this is say B and this is say C. So we can make a parallel pipe here. Let this is C. Okay. So complete this here we have a parallel pipe. This is parallel pipe. These angles they need not be 90 degree. ये 90 डिग्री होना जरूरी नहीं है. तो जो ऐसा फिगर बनेगा वो क्यूबॉइड नहीं होगा. It will be called a parallel pipe. So its volume is given by this expression A dot B cross C, or these two, right? They are all equal only. So here we have completed this chapter on vector.